Hey, I hope you are having an amazing day today. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about why dogs and puppies growl and what you can do to prevent it. So let's get straight into the video. There is no doubt that puppies bring a lot of joy and excitement into people's lives. Puppies are lovable and they are so cute, but not all puppies are familiar / comfortable with strange situations, new people, or even just new objects in general. As your puppy starts to grow and you also start to socialize your puppy may also be confused and distrustful of new people and objects. And on top of that, puppies have different personalities, and it can also really depend on the breed too. Making sure that your puppy is well socialized and trained are two fundamentals in ensuring that your puppy grows into a well-behaved dog. Your puppy may growl or even just get aggressive towards new things as they get older, and they may even bark at new dogs or new objects. Often growling from a dog is a sign of being scared, the complete opposite of being aggressive. So why do puppies growl? Growling can seem aggressive, but in reality, it is just simply one way that dogs and even puppies can communicate with us and with other pets. They'll let you know if they're afraid, they're uncomfortable, or they're just not sure about a certain situation. And again, it is one way for them to communicate that. If your puppy is growling, they are trying to tell you something. They're either trying to tell you that they are afraid, or that they're scared that something might be taken away. Whatever it may be, they're trying to let you know something is wrong. Removing your puppy from the situation and dealing with the underlying emotional issue will help keep your dog from becoming a reactive dog. The best way to keep your dog from growling is to first figure out what is causing them to growl in the first place. Treating that underlying issue is far and much better than punishing them for growling. Here are 3 questions to determine why or what your dog is growling at. 1, are there other dogs around? 2, does it happen around strangers or other people? 3, is it related to a certain object? Make sure to expose your dog to a variety of places, a variety of people, different situations, so that they are comfortable and they won't be caught off guard or afraid when new things start to come up later in life. If you have a nervous or unsure puppy, it is very important to expose them, obviously at their own pace, to different situations, different people and objects. And on top of letting them go at their own pace in terms of exploring and figuring out new things, you don't want to put too much stress on them too. Take it day by day, hour by hour, little by little, and I'm sure that your dog will become and grow into a well-behaved dog. Remember to reward your puppy for good behavior and not punish them for the bad behavior. It is much harder for them to learn from punishment as opposed to positive reinforcement and praise. Here are a few training tips to stop your puppy from growling. Number 1, you want to distract them from bad behavior. So what's most common, for example, in Aussiedoodles growing up in the puppy stage is nipping. Nip, nip, nip. Jackson was almost like a velociraptor growing up. He would just nip at the ankles, my hands almost, and what I would do to prevent that is actually take a toy, and always have a toy on hand. You always gotta have it in your pocket, wherever it may be. And every time he would nip, I would just put it right in front of his mouth. And so that he creates that habit of biting the toy as opposed to flesh or any body parts of mine. Think about them like babies. They just don't know any better. They don't know what's good. They don't know what's bad. And so by praising the good behavior, that teaches them like that's the way to go. That's how to learn. And if they don't get praised for bad behavior, then they won't do it. So again, you want to make sure to always train with positive reinforcement. Number 2 is yell or call out if they are barking from you, and then from that, remove yourself from the situation. Just like how praise really enforces good behavior, any intention can encourage a dog to keep doing a certain behavior. So if you're either turning yourself away from the dog when he's growling at you or not even acknowledging that dog, that is one great way to prevent growling. Again, not giving your dog attention and waiting while your dog just barks for a few minutes or so until they stop. Number 3, remove them from the situation if they show any signs of aggression. This again disrupts that bad behavior, and by removing them, they'll start to focus on other things and not develop that bad behavior, that bad habit of growling. And number 4, lastly, let your puppy calm down in another room or even in their crate if you are crate training your dog if they are too overly excited. Training your puppy can be a very slow process, but it is very important to start with these building blocks just so later in life you won't run into any behavioral issues and that your dog will have the most confidence in experiencing new things, or they won't be scared when a new object or a new person comes into their life. And again, positive reinforcement and addressing those underlying emotional problems will lead to that well-behaved dog. And just to reiterate, 1, you want to make sure to praise quiet behavior. When Jackson was growing up, when he would just lay down on the ground, not even do anything, I would actually give him a treat for almost being in a state of just quiet, of calmness, and I would actually, again, give him treats while he was just calm and just laying there. Number 2, you want to make sure to give them plenty of exercise. You want to give a great balance between him being well-behaved and being calm, but also at the same time, they might have energy that they have to let out, and you can't punish them for that. You can't keep them from doing that. They need to exercise, they need that balance, especially Aussiedoodles. Number 3, talked about this in the past, in addition to physically exercising them, you want to mentally exercise them too. That'll wear out their energy, and again, it will increase their IQ levels too. And number 4, socialize them early at their own pace. You want to be patient, introduce them to new objects, new situations, new environments, new people, all of that. And again, you have to be patient with all of this. You'll also want to be very familiar with your dog's body language. Are they afraid? Are they mad? Are they scared? Again, more often than not, they are scared. And so you got to use these tips to really figure out what's the best way to help your dog at their own pace. And also by doing that, you're growing your relationship with your dog. They're gonna lean on you, they're gonna count on you. They already do, but again, it's gonna strengthen that bond, and you guys are gonna be the bestest of friends for, again, the rest of your guys' lives. But yeah, guys, that concludes today's video. Please let me know down below if you have any questions about growling, or if there is a certain tip that I didn't really talk about that you've used in the past and it could be very helpful for others that watch this video. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. As a reminder, please hit that like button as it really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button too, as it really means a lot to Jackson and me. Also, the link is in the description. I created a Aussiedoodle lovers / fan Facebook group. Join it. We're gonna start this community. If you have any questions, any tips that you'd love to share in this Facebook group, then hit that link and join and do that. It'll be awesome to really start this community and help one another. Tell your dogs you love them. Jackson, I love you. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Yay for Jackson! Yay!